This is the Red Sox POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Boston Red Sox, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, you certainly wanted better than a split against the Orioles on Saturday as they finally get the doubleheader in, but the Red Sox win Game 1 in walk-off fashion and lose Game 2 in disappointing fashion. And with that, we welcome you into our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer and show host, MLB on ESPN Radio, college baseball on the ESPN networks, the Longhorn Network, ACC Network, SEC Network, 10 years in the minors calling games, national show host, ESPN Radio and satellite radio, and a guy with a dangerous amount of useless baseball information. We are providing reaction every Red Sox game on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel, as well as the Locked On Red Sox podcast feed, which is free and available wherever you get your podcasts. On our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast, we're going to talk about Alex Bregman. We're going to talk about Lucas Giolito giving you exactly what you needed in Game 2, and you waste 7 scoreless innings from your starter. And by the way, Ceddanne Rafaela should never, ever be asked to bunt in a big league game ever again. Ever. In fact, Ceddanne Rafaela should go down to AAA and learn how to get a bunt down because he's miserable at it. We do want to hear from you, our everydayers and our first-timers. Join the conversation, watching live with us on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Hit that comment button. Join the Red Sox conversation. You can also consider the baseball and Sox conversation. Hit me up on the X at Lennox on Baseball with questions, comments, or concerns. Our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast presented by FanDuel. Right now, new customers can get $200 in bonus bets when your first $5 bet wins. So, as always with the Red Sox, plenty to talk about. But right now, you're talking about you got what you wanted. Marcelo Mayer is in the big leagues, made his debut in Game 2. We'll get into that. But boy, oh boy, do you have a hole in the lineup, another one in the lineup with Alex Bregman now expected to miss significant time.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Going to be talking about this being a season where the Red Sox are developing young talent, and they're going to take their lumps from time to time, as we've seen with Christian Campbell, and now Marcelo Mayer, 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts in his major league debut. That's okay. He's going to hit. Playing at third base and just keep him there. Unless you want to move him to shortstop and say, Trevor Story, thank you, but we're going in another direction. And with that, you might be eating a lot of money. But the way the day played out on Saturday, we ended Friday, hey, Game 2, postponed, doubleheader Saturday. They finally got 2 in. And yes, the Red Sox win, walk-off fashion, 6-5 victory. Why the Orioles decided to pitch to Rafael Devers in the 10th inning of Game 1, we don't know. Nobody thinks it was the right move. But Devers came through, RBI base hit. Red Sox have won 2 of the first 3. And oh, by the way, here's a number of the night. They've had to come from behind against the Orioles in both of their wins in this series. We'll get into the 8th and 9th inning of Game 2 here in just a moment. But Alex Bregman, you thought, and we said it on the Locked On Red Sox postcast after Game 1 on Friday, no one thought it was serious. Went home, didn't really get a lot of sleep, came back today, MRI. It's worse than originally thought. And usually it's the other way around. Oh, he's going to miss the rest of the season. Well, you know what? Next day, he might miss 2 to 3 weeks. This looks like it's going to be an extended one. Alex Bregman did talk to the media before the first game on Saturday, and, or maybe it was between games, but disappointed. But why does Marcelo Mayer have to wait in Worcester? Not that far away, but can be far away. We know what the traffic can be like from Worcester to Boston. It's not that far, but it could take a while. Plus, he hadn't found his car keys in a few weeks. How come he couldn't have just been in Boston earlier in the day? Instead, between 2 games, I guess, for Worcester on Saturday, hey, you're going to the big leagues. You're not playing in Game 2 for us either today with the Woo Sox. You're going to the big leagues. You're going to be in the lineup tonight. Feel like he could have been there sooner. Been in the dugout during Game 1. Didn't happen. Okay, whatever. So again, Rafi Devers in Game 1, game-winning base hit against Gregory Soto. Ball game over. 11th comeback win of the season for the Red Sox. They're second in the series. You're having to come from behind against this Baltimore team. And Baltimore will find ways to lose. That's the way they're at right now. That's where they're at, 100%. Bullpen did a nice job, but again, In game one, Hunter Dobbins, 4 innings. And the Red Sox starters have not given length, and it's been a while. And you are wearing this bullpen out. So Sean Newcomb, designated for assignment. Had a feeling that was coming. Luis Guerrero, game 2, pitches and gives up what is the second run in the top of the 9th inning after the Red Sox failed miserably in the bottom of the 8th inning. Sogard, base hit, does his job. Pinch runner Hamilton, first pitch to the plate. Hamilton steals second. They did review the call. The call was able to stand for the Red Sox. Connor Wong, 0 for 18 on the season, by the way, with runners in scoring position. 9 strikeouts. He walked on 4 straight pitches. Now you've got first and second, nobody out. The Orioles, with their run, and the run came for Baltimore as they got the run against the bullpen in the 8th inning. Lucas Giolito, 7 scoreless, but a no decision. 8th inning, Bernardino, 4th appearance in 5 days. Guerrero, hard time finding the zone, 2-out RBI single by Ryan O'Hearn, that in the top of the 8th inning. Then you get to the bottom of the 8th inning. So first and second, Wong 0 for 18, 9 strikeouts with runners in scoring position. Hamilton at second, nobody out. He walks on 4 pitches. Now it's Cedar Rafaela. Now it's Cedar Rafaela's turn. And what does he do? Is he going to bunt? Is he not going to bunt? Is he going to bunt? Well, he ends up popping up after he got 2 strikes. The guy can't bunt. You learn in Little League, if you're going to bunt, you can't have your bat parallel to the ground. Watch Cedar Rafaela when he squares around the next time. Hopefully there is no next time. I'm tired of watching it. You hear, oh, it's great defensively and all these things. He is. Defensive runs scored, yes. But his at-bats from game to game get more and more frustrating. And I don't know if he puts it together offensively consistently. I just don't. Where's the pop been, by the way? Where's the power been? No, just down in the count, 0-2, doesn't move the runners along. Duran strikes out. And, oh, by the way, you might have heard a great big F-bomb from Duran after he struck out. 2 outs. Rafael Devers is up there, but he pops out to the first baseman, inning over. Then in the 9th inning, Luis Guerrero. There you go. A 2-out walk, a leadoff walk, and a double play. Then a 2-out walk on 4 pitches to Mateo. Steals second, scores on a 2-out RBI double by Dylan Carlson. It's 2-0. Then Abraham Toro, a home run. And how about Mateo? Scores that insurance run in the top of the 9th inning, almost robs Abraham Toro of a home run. Toro home run. Red Sox still haven't been shut out this season. Only team in baseball. That was on the Nesson graphic, also had it as well. Did not realize they were the only team in baseball that hadn't been shut out, but I knew to the point they get the run in the bottom of the 9th inning. That continues. They haven't been shut out this year. Toro, the home run. Still don't think. I think there's better options. There should be better options than Abraham Toro. Sogard's starting to stick on me as well. I know he's a popular guy with the broadcast booth, the analysts on Nesson, first Nesson reference. They've sung his praises last year and this year too. And he's starting to get more comfortable. But Red Sox can't get it done. Marcelo Meyer 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts, had an at-bat in the 7th inning. And I think he had second and third, struck out for the 3rd time, and then reached on a fielder's choice in the bottom of the 9th inning, was down in the count early 0-2. And not that the game's too fast for him, but interesting that they pinch hit for Trevor Story. That might tell you something going forward. It really might. But Trevor Story's giving you nothing, and he hasn't given you anything for well over a month now. How long can you continue to do that? You want to put Meyer in the best position to succeed? Put him at shortstop. Trevor Story, you're moving to third. And Meyer moved back and forth a couple of times. He started at third, went to short, went back to third base as they had a whole bunch of different changes. But just brutal. I mean, come on. You have to come from behind in the 2 victories in the series against Baltimore. And then Lucas Giolito gives you 7 solid. I'll tip my cap. I will tip my cap to Trevor Rogers. He ended up going 6 1/3, struck out 5, walked nobody, season debut. Like Giolito, a no decision. But he gave the Orioles what they needed too. And then the Orioles bullpen bent but didn't break. But the Red Sox had opportunities and really just not coming through. And you had Duran and Devers at the top of the lineup. Bottom of the lineup, got what you needed in that 8th inning, got runners on base. But Rafaela didn't come through. Duran did not come through. Devers did not come through. One of those nights. Bullpen still taxed. We know that. In the Game 1 victory I think Newcomb gave up a run, but then 5 relievers, each with a scoreless inning. That recaps the day. And again, as you feel good last Saturday, walk-off win against Atlanta. The next day, you lose the series finale against the Braves. It's one good day, one bad day. Today, you felt good. Oh, Bregman's going to be down. Okay. This is right now is about development. And these guys need to produce. And there's been many people calling, bring them up from AAA. Bring them up from AAA. Well, Marcelo Meyer's here. Roman Anthony's going to be the third at some point in time. But these guys need to learn. And if you want to understand, I don't think it gets as bad as Baltimore. And there still need to be answers to questions, the hard questions that need to be asked in Baltimore. But Jackson Holliday starting to come through, starting to come around. But Holliday, a season plus, a new manager. Gunnar Henderson. These guys have to be better. And Gunnar Henderson will have good numbers for this season. But are they going to get anywhere close to 500? I mean, the Red Sox, hey, look at that. Over 500. And then look at that. Back to 500. Now 27-27. These guys are going to take their lumps, but they're going to learn on the job, and they're going to have to learn how to win at the big league level. And there are expectations here that they're going to come up and they're going to produce. We'll see. We will see. But Cedar Rafaela at bat in the 8th inning, that's our at bat of the game, and it wasn't a good one. As they get 3 straight outs after the first 2 batters had reached. To your comments we go. Who's leading us off? Andrew the GOAT. Red Sox team, not serious. They just lost to a really bad Baltimore Orioles team by 1 run. Pathetic game by the Red Sox. Andrew, I don't always use your verbs, but you're pretty close there. Yeah. Again, they are what they are now through 54 games. 500 team. We need good starting pitching. You got it in the second game. You didn't get offense. And again, I'll tip my cap to Rodgers, but come on. You got to come through here. Losing to a team like the Orioles, hey, you're not going to sweep every series. Yeah, going up 2-0 in the series, yeah, you want to look at it. Now you're looking at, you drop the finale to Baltimore, and who knows, maybe this is a big turnaround for the Orioles. Are they going to get to 500? They're in a deep hole. But if you lose on Sunday, you split the series against Baltimore, and you go 5-5 on the homestand. That's not acceptable. You win tomorrow, you take 3 out of 4, you're still 6-4. That is sort of like, yeah, okay, not really. Ethan, when Bregman comes back, we're going to be 10 games under 500. Ethan, I'm going to write that down. And I don't know if you're that, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not going to blast you if they're 10 games under 500 or 5 games under 500 when he does come back, Ethan. But you're the first to put that out there. And you know what? Anything with this team right now is possible, except for being 10 over, I think, when Bregman comes back. But Lou Merlone sort of said it sarcastically during the broadcast. If he's back late July, it's going to be like last year. Well, we don't have to go out and make a big trade because, bringing Bregman back is like adding a player, via trade because he's going to be the bat back in the lineup. And, Lou Merlone, that's reality. That's telling it straight of basically like, yeah, that's probably going to be what happens. They're going to tread water all the way through here. You've now lost both corner positions on the infield, Casas and Story. Casas for the year, Story for an extended period of time. I haven't even done the math, but we're basically, a few days away? Next week, we're into June. You're probably looking right around, you're looking at 8 weeks. We'll see. Ethan, I'm going to write that down, and when he comes back, we'll see. Again, I'm not going to lambaste you or beat you up for it, but, that's a dose of reality right there. Because that's what you could be looking at here. Andrew the GOAT, the Red Sox lost. I don't like you using. Yeah, they're not good. I agree with that. I just don't like the words that you use. I don't want to call anyone trash or anything like that. But that's okay, Andrew. You're good. You've got plenty of collateral here. Numbers of the night. Look ahead to tomorrow. More of your comments. Locked On Red Sox postcast. Damn split of a doubleheader against the Orioles. The last place team in your division. That's not good, and we all know it. Locked on Red Sox postcast. Glad you're with us on this Saturday as the Red Sox walk off in Game 1 and lose 2-1 in Game 2. Their only run coming in Game 2 on a home run by Toro in the bottom half of the ninth inning. We are presented by FanDuel. NBA playoffs in full swing every night, delivering highlight-worthy performances, major momentum shifts, and can't-miss moments. Whether it's a game-winning shot or a breakout player, never a better time than right now to get in on the action. FanDuel does make it easy to stay in the game before tip-off and live. With player props, performance trends, same-game parlays, fans have more ways than ever to play smart and win big. Maybe you're thinking OKC's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to drop 30 in Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals, which is going on right now in Minneapolis. Maybe you're thinking Anthony Edwards is going to go for a double-double in Game 3, and the Timberwolves pick up their first victory in the Western Conference Finals. New to FanDuel, perfect time to sign up. Head to FanDuel.com, place your first $5 bet. If it wins, bingo, you are going to receive $200 in bonus bets. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. You feel good, and then you don't feel so good. That's the Red Sox summing it up right now for you. Overall, Hamilton first, going on the first pitch in that 8th inning on the stolen base. He got in there. I think he's got 9 stolen bases now on the season. Red Sox have now they split a doubleheader in Cleveland. They split this doubleheader against the Orioles, and they swept a doubleheader against the Cardinals. This was just simply weird. First off, rained out on Thursday. Then you come back. You're going to play 2 on Friday. You get through Game 1. You win Game 1. And then all of a sudden, the lineup was posted for Game 2 for Friday. And then all of a sudden, hey, rain out. 2 on Saturday. Come back to the ballpark. Bregman, done for an extended period of time. Hunter Dobbins, can't go 5. Can't get you to 5 innings. And I don't know what to make of Hunter Dobbins right now. I like him. I like him a lot. But where is he going to fit in here? Where is he going to fit in? I mean, he's had a couple of very good outings. He really has. But where does he go from here? I mean, can he give you, you can't have, right now you're looking at Bayo, box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get. And he hasn't even gone 5. We're not even talking about going 6 innings and having a quality outing. 6 innings, 3 runs or less. We can't get, and I used a we there, we can't watch the Red Sox starting pitcher get through 5. Just not there. Jarren Duran had a leadoff home run in the bottom of the first inning. The Red Sox were down 2-0 in Game 1 with Dobbins on the mound, gave up 2 in the top of the first, and again, playing from behind. Duran had a home run, 4th of the season. Second time this season, he's led off a game with a home run, and it's the 7th leadoff home run of his career as well. But with Hunter Dobbins going 4+ innings in the first game of the double dip on Saturday, Red Sox starting pitchers, not including Giolito, have failed to go 5 innings in 11 of 17 starts. Now it's 11 of 18 starts. That's still not good. It's just not. Giolito delivering big time in the nightcap. 7 scoreless. Just the 3rd time in the last 21 games where the Red Sox starter has gone 7 full innings. That's not good either. It's just not. The bullpen, hey, Guerrero, you know what? A lot of us, and I'm one of them, get him to the big leagues. You can't give up a second run down 1-0 in the 9th inning. You gave up a leadoff walk. You got a double play. You gave up a 2-out walk, and that came back to bite you. Luis Guerrero, maybe it's the way the Red Sox haven't kept you in the big leagues here. You've kind of been up and down a little bit. Doug, after another bad loss at the end, no surprise, right at 500, exactly 1/3 of the way through this season, 27-27. Austin, bullpen will be crashed in a month. I don't know if you give it that long. Andrew the Goat again. Doug McDonald, the Baltimore area are okay. Andrew the Goat, you are right there with it. Ethan is going to write it down as well. 10 under 500 for the Red Sox, according to Ethan, when Alex Bregman makes his return during the summer months. Smoke Dog 1982. I'm glad Mateo was okay. Yeah, that was a hard tumble into the bullpen, and he almost made an amazing catch. He really did. And, that was in the ninth inning when Toro gets the home run, his second of the series. Hey, Red Sox, maybe hit a home run with somebody on base. Hey, get on in front of somebody who's going to hit a home run. I don't know. Maybe we can do that. Doubleheader on Saturday complete, and the series finale against the Orioles on Sunday. Kramer versus Buehler. And Walker Buehler, if you're watching Lucas Giolito, go out there and give 6 innings of 3-run baseball. That's what we call a quality start. But Giolito picks up a no decision. That's on Sunday, then it's on the road. On the road for the Sox, as they will be on the road, first of 3 against Milwaukee on Memorial Day. And, 6-4, homestand. I'm sorry, it's just not going to be that thrilling. Watching the Red Sox depart for a road trip, 3 in Milwaukee, 3 in Atlanta, then home for 3 against the Angels, who are hot right now. They're on a win streak. Maybe they cool off before they come to Fenway. And then 3 at the Yankees. After tomorrow, 9 of 12 on the road. As always, we do thank you. Hey, wish we could just be positive every single day. Doesn't feel like the Red Sox are going to allow that to happen for a little while. Marcelo Meyer is in the big leagues. 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts in his major league debut. That's now in the rear view. Go get a bite to eat around Boston. Maybe your teammates take you out. I don't know if you're staying back in Worcester or they're going to put you up at a nice hotel in Boston, but come back to the ballpark tomorrow, get a couple of knocks, your first 2 in the majors. As always, we do tip our cap to you. Thank you very much for being on board with us. And we also want to acknowledge our sponsor, FanDuel, as well. Supporting our sponsors is supporting us with Locked On. Locked On Red Sox, number 1 place to hang out immediately after every game. Locked On Sports, your team, your Red Sox, win or lose, every day.